Hello, everybody. It's I, Professor Bear. Welcome, welcome. Um, welcome right in. Let's jump right in. I am trying to complete my missions here on Hirsch. I'm reluctant to come back here. I know I need to finish all the missions on it, but I spent some time hunting on Medved the other day for my Christmas Eve stream, and I'm kind of loath to come back here. There's some cool animals on it, don't get me wrong. I really like the fallow deer, and red deer are always cool, but that's actually really pretty. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. But there's several reasons why I'm kind of reluctant to come back. The first, of course, is after hunting on Medved where I could see forever, I am just not a fan of this map. Oh, I need to buy ammunition. Holy moly. Where is it? Probably need more 308 but I just want to grab this before I get sidetracked. There we go. I've got 8 of those left. Good stuff. 18. $68. That should do for now. Oh, I can get to my trophy manager from here? I thought I had to go to... Very cool. Learned something new just now. But I failed my challenge that I set myself on Medved. I set out to hunt 8 gold or higher reindeer. I managed to get 6 before I ran out of time. It was a really fun challenge. Anyone better? Yo, what's up? Anyone that was able to catch the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. I greatly enjoyed it. But it's time to come back here and complete these missions. Travel to the straw fields. Oh, there's actually... Since when is there one right here? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Better, what's up? Hopefully you had a great Christmas. Nice to see you out there. In chat. Alright. I have to travel to the straw fields. I don't know what specifically I need down there, but I need to travel over there. So let's go. Not much. Did you have a good Christmas, I hope? Alright. I've only got a couple more shots of 308. I should have picked some up while I was there. But we'll get some more 308 later. It's not like we're hunting moose back on Medved. I am excited to finish all the missions on this map and move on. Because Medved was such a fun place to hunt. So I'm excited at the possibility of going forward to a new map. But every once in a while, Hirsch is just really pretty. Alright, so... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Hello? Travel here, and it says harvest 2 animals down from a ground blind. Do I have a ground blind out here? Do I have to set one? There's one over this way. Hey! Brantley, how you doing? Alright, I gotta do something from a ground blind. Let's set it to the morning. And Abel, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely amazing night. Hopefully you had a great holiday. Alright, so we're gonna set it to the morning. I don't really have a specific time in mind. Probably just 6 o'clock. Hold on. Oh, this is the morning. I thought it was the evening. Alright, let's get over to that ground blind. We got 600. You play Hunter the Car of the Wild too, Abel? What's your favorite map? I tend to love Silver Ridge. I love Layton. The other day I played on Medved for the first time, and that's been a that was a really fun map to hunt on. And I'm also a big fan of Teawara. I'm doing the missions here on Hirschfelden, and I am not a fan in the least. So, what maps do you like? Better. I see that chat over on Twitch. You have a new project for the springtime. What'd you manage to pick up? I was hunting Facebook Marketplace the other day and I saw some MX 125s, but everyone's trying to sell MX 125 with burnt out electric motors, and not about that. If it's a burnt out electric motor, what else is wrong with the thing? Oh, the geeses are flying. Sounds like a fox over there too. We gotta get over to our ground blind here to complete this mission. We need to harvest 2 animals. It didn't... Oh no! What do we have up there? Very easy. Minor, attentive. Level 4s, they're all fleeing. Silver Ridge. Yeah, Silver Ridge is such a good map. I'm a huge fan of Silver Ridge. I have never finished the missions, but that's because I ended up coming across a major glitch in the missions, Abel, and it just totally messed up. And so I sat on it for a couple of years. I restarted it and the same mission glitched out, and finally I was able to figure out a solution for it. And I actually made a quick YouTube video on how to get around that glitch. So I'm excited to go back. I'm excited to go back and finish the missions when I can get to SRP again. Is this a... Hopefully this is a ground blind, because it says I have to do it from a ground. This is not a ground blind, is it? Oh, this is a ground. Sweet. Let's get in it and see what we can find here. How do we get in this one? I don't remember. Right here, I assume? Alright. Alright, Better says... my dealership guy gave me a 2014 Kawasaki Kicks, 100 for 400 bucks, but it needs a new motor, so I bought a 2016 KLX for 110, 900, ran like a dream. I just need to do the carb. You can use it as a donor right now. I have a pit bike that runs like a dream and ready for the spring. That's epic. I unfortunately have too much to do around the house to put in to getting a toy like that, but I'd love to get a couple toys. I'd love a quad just for hauling stuff around, especially where my wife and I want to homestead out our property. And so if we could get something like a quad for that, and then of course I would love a sled for the winter. We're going to put out our collar, and I know there are fallow deer around here, and it just says harvest. What does our mission tell us to do? Oh, you just subbed? Thank you, Abel. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to get my alerts to work on OBS for YouTube. I probably should try to figure that out. See if there is any kind of way to do alerts. But I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Which dog do you have in the game? So I do have all the dog packs, but my dog right now is right over here. She is a bloodhound. Named after one of my first subscribers on Twitch, Death Cookie, so I named her Cookie. I have been training her as a retriever. I took some time off the game. Um, I took some time off the game in between when they came out with other dogs, so she only was ever trained as a bloodhound. But now I'm working on retrieving because, quite frankly, I've fallen in love with doing like goose hunting. I love it. Right, hopefully something will walk out. That's about 300 meters. That's not bad. Those white rock textures, they're everywhere, and every time I see them, I'm like, ooh, what's that? You got new subwoofers for your truck? Better. That's pretty epic. I mean, I mentioned we've been doing gardening. This is what I got. I got nice leather gloves. 2 pairs of insulated leather gloves. One for working around and one for doing firewood. So that was exciting. And I got a Leatherman, of course, because quite frankly, the amount of times I've needed pliers and not had them. I like the fact that it does come with a knife on it, of course, but I carry a knife anyways. But now having pliers on me all the time, a screwdriver, it's really nice, I'm not gonna lie. And I got a bunch of candy. I mean, can't go wrong with candy. The other really fun thing that I got from one of my students, I got dinosaur origami. Definitely need to practice this at some point. So it says it's got Stegosaurus, T-Rex, Velociraptor, Triceratops, Diplodocus, and Pterodactylus. So, yeah, you can be jealous. I had a pretty epic Christmas. You do the thermal hunting. Abel, I have not really done the thermal hunting much. I think I would really like to try it for, like, wolves on Medved. Or, you know, chasing... I threw up a poll the other day, and it said that I should start doing a Great One grind, and I don't know what Great One to do. I love the Great One moose, but I'm also a big fan of the mule deer, especially with all the different kind. I wouldn't mind trying to get the velvet. But, man, there's something about the Great One whitetail. I love the atypical rack on the Great One whitetail, so that might be the one I go for. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright. It doesn't say it has to be this one. Oh, the whitetail? Yeah, see, the whitetail is just so good. You know, it does say ground blind, but I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. But I do have... Over here, I do have this. I wonder if that would count. So let's run over there and see if maybe we can call in some geese. Come on, girl. Oh, are you serious? You were behind me? Of course she was. Oh, well. I got impatient. Nothing was coming to the field. I should have left the collar out here. I keep forgetting to put the collar, like, way out in front of me. Mostly due to my experience with, you know, the grunt collar or whatever in real life when you just kind of call the animal to you. The electric collar you can put out farther and the animals will go to that instead. Oh well, I should have been a little bit more patient. Oh, hello. And there's always a fox mad at me. I have spooked so many foxes in this game. Oh, is that the fox? We got that little roe deer out there. I'd be very interested to see what a higher level roe deer looks like, because quite frankly... Oh, did I... yeah, I just scared them all off. Alright. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna put the fallow deer away. Oh, look at them. They're everywhere now. And I'm gonna see if I can do the layout ground blind and see if that counts for this mission. Wait, hold on. Was that... Come on. Flush, baby. Flush, baby. Flush for me. Flush for me. You're a female. You're a female. You're a female. You're the male. Tree for tree, baby. What'd we get right here? Nice looking gold pheasant. I'll take that. Yoink. I'll let you get me the rest of them. Alright. We're going to switch this up. Delete that. Canada gooses. That'll do. So, I finally learned the other day why you can have so many of these and how they... Ooh. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Sorry, let me explain that in just a second. There's a 4, a 2, they're attentive. There's a couple 4s in there. A lot of 2s. A lot of females. You were the 4? No? So the more of these geese you have, you can have up to 20, and it will have a much higher chance of bringing in flocks of geese and larger flocks. So that's a 4. No possibility of diamond there. Another 4. Another pair of 4s. I did find one area. One of my blind areas. Oh, there's more. Oh, hey, let me retrieve that. I'll take it. If they'll come down on over here. Okay. They're gonna take off. Yep. Nope. Rats. I was hoping it would let me collect that one. Alright. Does that count as a ground blind kill, according to this? It says harvest, right? So, here's that other bronze female. And she'll grab that one over there. Bring it close so I can just grab it from here. No? Confirmed trophy. Ooh! 8.35. That was actually kind of close to being a diamond. That was a decent shot. Did that count? No, that did not count. Alright, so goose hunting is out. I need to go use one of the actual ground blinds. That is unfortunate. Rats. These missions are so specific. I will have to come back over here and hunt this area, which is unfortunate. I'm kind of just... Nope. Not paying attention to the geese. Going to the ground blind. Focus. Laser focus. Alright, this time we are going to put the collar out front so we don't get distracted. Excuse me. We're not getting distracted by the geese. We're not. Not doing it. But I will put the collar out front, and we'll call in roe and fallow and see if we can get something to come in. I know there are fallow in this area, and I've already killed a roe twice in this field alone. They were females, but it doesn't say it had to be anything special. It just said kill them. So. I want to make sure that they're, like, dead in the view of the blind. Right here. Having it facing away from me. And then I'll switch it when I get into the blind so that I can more easily find out what's going on. Alright. So roe and fallow deer, if it will let me do that. Enter. Tell the pooch to lay down. Pull this up, remove that. Fallow. And for the second one, roe. And then we will... That's at exactly 100 meters. Exactly 100 meters. Alright, I'll take that. Which means that we can set it to 150. And if anything comes in, nice and easy shot. So, I will say this, though. You said you like to go thermal. I do have this thermal available. Obviously, it's daytime, so... this is the Angler... what is it? It's the Angler 4 to 8 times 100 night vision scope. So, alrighty here. That was a pretty decent Canada goose, though. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it would have counted. Alright, let's see. Anything eating at this time? So if I'm looking over here, roe deer, it is food time, and fallow deer, it is also a food time. So they might actually come out. The thermal during the day, you mean? You think I should switch? Man, that's hard to see anything. I will say this. I did use some Steam gift cards and stuff I got for Christmas to round out getting the rest of the DLCs. So depending on how much money I can make in-game over the course of the stream, I might go and do some cosmetic work on my guns. And maybe on the sight picture, I'm not a huge fan of these crosshairs. I'd like to see what other crosshairs are available in the game. So. What is that one? That's probably another stand, honestly. I will say that down here, over here, obviously there's too much hunting pressure to go over there for now. Oh. Hello. Let me turn that off and... You're gonna go play Hunter Call of the Wild in a minute? Alright, dude. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and dropping me a sub. That was huge. Thank you very much. Abel, I hope that, I hope you go out and find a great one today. Or at least a diamond. I actually messed up a diamond the other day. I was doing some B-roll for my video on what should the devs bring to the Hunter Call of the Wild for 2026 video. I got mine out. I was so proud of my video, and then Flinter dropped one, and it was just amazing. Not even in the same league as mine. And I was like, dang, man. I wish I could make videos that good. I was shooting some B-roll for that video, just kind of walking around doing a little hunting, and I turned on Hirsch, and I ended up seeing a legendary red deer. And the last time I saw a legendary red deer, I streamed for 2 hours, chased it for 2 hours, got the kill, only for it to be a gold. Right? And so I shoot this one, and I didn't think I killed it. I reset the time thinking he'll come back to his feed zone, and when I open up the map again, purple dot, it was dead. And because I reset the time, there were no tracks, no blood spots, no nothing. It was just gone. I was so sad. So, of course, I didn't collect the body, which means that there's no chance that it can come back. So it's super sad. Now, is Fox a level 1 or level 2? Fox is a level 2, right? If I come over here to the codex, and I go to my hunting log, Hirschfelden. It's kind of like an animal, wildlife. This is the red fox. Red fox is a level 2. And this gun is 2 to... Yeah, alright. So that was the right gun to kill it with. But because it's not level 2, the shot placement counts. Let's, I don't want to spook anything. But I want to try to go grab that and see if I got a decent kill on it. I was wondering what level it was because... First off, I shot it with this rifle. And secondly, oh! Rats! If it was level 1, I could have just had the dog grab it. Is what I was trying to get at, but... Man. Whoop. Thankfully, the wind is on my side. Alright, I'm going to save that because the wind is opposite of that red fox that I just heard. Hopefully she'll take that same trail down this way and we can harvest that second animal. Alright, that does count as 1, so we'll see. Depending on how close she is, let's try this. That 243. It's 2 to 6, just like the Reaper is. See if we can't get it with this. Let's scope out the area. That red fox snuck up on me. There was another red fox sound from over there. There was another red fox out there in the woods too. But I spooked it with my last shot, so. Alright, we just need one more animal to walk through. We got our first harvest out of 2. I just need another animal to come by. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Convert my steps for the day. Uh-oh. People are mad at me. Alright. Time to have a divisive discussion in chat, everybody. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I am 35. I tried it for the first time today. And quite frankly, I think pineapple on pizza should be a war crime. Cold pineapple. I will eat cold pineapple all day, honey. I don't care. I I will eat glazed warm pineapple all day, but not on my pizza. Look, I'll eat pizza with bacon and ham all day. Just keep the pineapple off my pizza. I will eat pineapple as an appetizer for pizza, but it doesn't belong on there. Oh, there. Oh, 85 meters. That should be a lung shot. She's down. 3, 2, 1. All right. Quite frankly, I kind of want to get one of these in real life. Maybe not necessarily the 243, but that seems a lot like the Thompson contender that I know some people. Pineapple with Canadian bacon and banana peppers. Vanilla pumpkin spice. Are you sure about that? See, what? I shot it in the back. It was moving too fast. Whatever. I got my 2 kills. Dude, I cannot get over that. Like, I don't feel like it matched the... I just don't feel like it went well with the tomatoes. I feel like the tomatoes and pineapple did not mesh together. Alright, I found a trail along the river. Should be able to find some fallows if you go there now. Alright, just want to double check that these missions are... No, I need the story missions. I don't care about the side missions. I want to do story missions. Harvest 2 fallow deer. Well, you know what? This guy says he can find fallow deer up here. See, it depends. Alright, to be fair, it's not like I went to a pizza store, vanilla pumpkin spice. It was from a grocery store that makes pizza. So that might be the difference. That's what some of my friends were telling me online when I made a Facebook post about it. That's what my wife is trying to tell me behind me here. And while it was... I don't feel like the flavor profile of the tomato sauce worked with the pineapple. See, another buddy of mine was telling me jalapeno, or what is it? He said Canadian bacon with candied jalapenos. What did he say? And a hot honey drizzle. And look, I'd be willing to try it again. I'd be willing to get another shot, but I was 1 bite in when I decided I was not a fan of that. Alright, I gotta get up into that zone. Just as I have to harvest, it doesn't necessarily say from what. Does this trail bring me up this way? I can actually get up into a blind if I cut across this way. Not all pizzas are created equal. That is true, and I will say this as well. This past summer, I got my wife a stand mixer, so she's more willing and ready to make breads than normal. And we started, for a long time, we've had a family tradition where we make pizza for the kids. And we were buying our own pizza dough. Now we make our own pizza dough, and I make my own pizza sauce. And first off, it cost me like $1 to make 2 giant pizzas to feed 6 people. I think it costs us like $2.50 with all the cheese and the toppings. But the amount of spices and stuff I throw in there, it tops out, and I've kind of ruined pizza places for my wife and I. So maybe I'll make some candied jalapenos, and we'll try it again with some hot honey. I don't know. Well, what did I just... Okay. You're gonna sit down. I am going to put this out front. Right there. And we will change this to fallow and red deer. Groceries, even for cheese. Okay, to be fair, I went to go visit my brother-in-law, and they just had a baby. Their 5 kids, my 4 kids, vanilla pumpkin spice. Look, grocery store pizza when feeding 10 kids. Okay, the baby didn't eat, so 9 kids. Grocery store pizza is perfectly fine. Because my in-laws were there too. So it was 9 kids under 9 plus 6 adults. Grocery store pizza when they're $10 a piece. Oh, what do we have walking right there? Hello, big bud. Can I get you right in the heart from here? Yep, you're down. That is not the fallow deer that I'm after, though. Not the biggest red deer, but I'll take it. All right, let's go check out that red deer real quick. All right. Vanilla Pumpkin Spice is saying that they prefer a crunchy crust with their pineapple pizza. Where are you on that one, Heidi? You don't like a crunchy crust. Yeah, you are a big chewy crust fan. See, it depends on the pizza for me, because, like, if we're doing, like, the Americano from, like, 500 degrees, or 900 degrees, with, it's not the red sauce, it's the... Do you remember that pizza? It was the... No, it was prosciutto with caramelized red onions and a garlic aioli sauce. That one, thin crust, was so good. That's not pizza. That was pizza. That was a thin crust pizza. It's not an American pizza. See, I don't know. I'm kind of a firm believer that the only thing that belongs on pizza is meat. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, next year if I get a deer, I want to try to make a venison pizza. Just grind up some venison, flavor it up nice, and put it on top of a pizza. Instead of a hamburger pizza. But you haven't had that much venison, so you can't really weigh in on that one. Well, Lord willing, next year I can get upwards of 6 deer, depending on when I start hunting. I just won't be home much on the weekends. Hey, would you really complain about needing more freezers if we had meat to put in it, though? Because, I mean, depending on, like, the doe tag situation, between archery And then I can get 3 more expanded archery, and I think your parents' house qualifies as expanded archery inside the Augusta town lines. Uh, plus the regular, that's 5, and then if our daughter can get one too, that's 6 deer. That's also like at 90 pounds of meat per deer. That's also all right. There's still no. Oh wait, where's my sound machine? No wonder there's nothing coming by. I accidentally took my sound machine apart. Um, vanilla pumpkin spice. I totally understand what you're saying. Kids' palates, kids' palates, and adults are totally different. Yes, very much so. My oldest child is just now learning to like anything on her pizza, and my other kids are still like, I just want cheese. All right, just have cheese pizza if you want it. There was this one local place that their 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 cheese pizza was amazing because they put on like fresh garlic and herbs, and oh, it was so good. They had this homemade ranch that you could dip it in. Oh, hello. You think that was aggressive? I didn't see it. It just kind of was there. That sounds good. Oh, you mean the venison pizza? Or the prosciutto? What a shot. I mean, not the best shot ever, but right. I just need those fallow deer to show up. No, 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 no. Whoopsie. Sad day. This tall grass is like really hard to see, and that it wanted to be on the pin. Fox is one thing I've never tried. I've never eaten fox. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it, but I'm not also going to go actively hunt fox. That might change if I can get some chickens or quail on the homestead, but all right, we are still in see, I wonder if they like let's go check out these cornfields over here and see if we can get a better view on the fallow deer. Because it doesn't say I have to... It says I have to take 2 fallow deer. It doesn't say that it has to be in a stand. So maybe we can just take 2 that are hanging out in the fields. I gotta be kind of careful. Alright, yeah, that's just another red fox. I've killed more red foxes on this stream than I think I have in all of my time playing on this map. That was the first time I've sat still long enough to take out red foxes. I've killed 3 on stream so far. Normally they just hear me coming because I'm just trying to get from place to place. Alright, are there any fallow deer up here? Or down there? Oh. That's a row. That's a big flock. 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. They're attentive. I'm just standing out in the middle of the completely visible. They have really good eyes. I just want some fallow deer, man. Warning, deer. Fallow deer should still be eating. There's no water in this section. Two, 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 two. I have seen 2 diamond geese on this map so far. Now, the one time that I actively tried to get one, I spooked it, I think. Oh, there's a 4. Okay, that was a 4, right? At 300 yards. Just for kicks and giggles. I'm going to set this to 150. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see through that. Rats. Oh, I startled it. Rats. Just saying that a 400-yard shot on a goose with a 22 would make a pretty decent clip on YouTube. I missed, but had I hit it, that would have made a decent clip on YouTube. Just saying. Are you Polish? I am not. Not even remotely Polish, actually. Pretty sure I'm just Scottish. Well, pretty sure I'm just American, but... Oh! That's a diamond potential. That is a diamond potential goose. We're going to get to 150 and pop him. With the 22. We're at 160. We'll call it good there. Oh, we got him. Oh, just after making that joke about a long distance shot on goose. Let's go check that real quick. That is not the fallow deer we are after. But that is a diamond potential goose. With the 22 at 168 yards, do we get a diamond goose? Where's the body here? Right there. All right, diamond potential goose. Here we go. 168 meter shot with the 22. Oh, it's only a gold. No. Next shot, though. That's a 169 yard shot. That's pretty decent. Rats. That's 2 marks that against me with those poor geese. It wasn't a level 5, but I was just looking at the trophy rating. There's a pheasant. I'm not getting distracted by the pheasant. Maybe I am. We'll see. I gotta get it to this thing. Pretty sure. You're a female, though. Oh, no, there is a male over there. Okay. We're on our way. I really keep thinking that I should get a different dog and start training it. That pheasant, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Down goes Frasier. He is a gold. Diamond. Still no diamond. Oh. Oh. Anyone else want to play? I'll take it. That was good. That one's only a silver. But hey, that was some decent. That first shot was good. If I say so myself. And I do. That first shot was decent. Okay. That's the one that has something you're possibly allergic to on it, and you do it before bed? Brilliant. Yeah? Hello? Can I grab it? Hello? We got a feed zone. Oh, those were critters. I was about ready to pull out the shotgun and start blasting again here. What'd you just say? Your own tiny bed. Fair enough. Alright, I don't think... Does this one overlook an area I can actually hunt in for fallow deer? Yeah, apparently. Alright, please be a tall one, not short ones. No? Rats. Alright, we're gonna place this out here. Just double check that it is still fallow feeding time. We've made another fox angry at us. Where is he? Get him out of there. We'll turn this on and see if we can't get a fallow deer to come out and visit. We need to harvest 2 fallow deer in these fields. Oh yeah, I guess I don't really need the red deer anymore. What else can I call? Wild boar, Canada goose. What the heck? We'll call some foxes in while we're waiting on the red deer. Unfortunately, that is in front of us, so we will use our last spray. The edge of that ridge is 200 yards. So theoretically, anything that comes in, I can use the pistol on, which is kind of cool. There is a goose over there. Huh. Apparently it's just time for them to leave, huh? The problem is it's now almost fallow drinking time. So I feel like this is not the time to try to get the... It's not quite fallow drinking time. And the wind just shifted too. There is this other one down here, which I'm pretty sure overlooks this field. What is this one? That is Canada gooses. if I should go teleport, change the time, come back. Man, there's so many geese on this map. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. When I look at the total goose count on this map, there are 36, almost 3,700 animals on this map. And out of that, there are 792 of them are geese. I'm going to guess wild boar will be the next highest. There's 386 of those. Almost 500 Euro bison. Almost 600 red deer. Almost 300 fallow. 400 roe. 250 fox. 230 pheasant. And 230... Yeah, so at 700... There's way more Euro bison than I thought. That's for darn sure. So this is the wrong time. What time is fallow deer? Excuse me. Fallow deer eat from 6 to 10, but also from 17 to 21. Where is the fastest place to go? They could come out in 17 to 21, so if I TP back here. Let's grab this real quick. We'll TP back here, and we'll come in for like 17. We'll change it to like 16:30 so we can run up here and be here if any fallows walk through. So teleporting over here, and then at 16:30, we'll change it to 16:30 and run back real quick. Now it is drinking time, so let's see if there's anything good out here. A lot of red deer running away because I teleported in and spooked them. Level 6. Level 6. Another red deer over there. I have hunted the crap out of this lake. I have killed... Hunting the golds for the last mission that I did, I put the hurt on fallow deer over here. That's a red deer. Oh, I thought that... At first, I thought that was another fallow. That's also a 6? What kind of sausage fest is happening in that woods? It's not quite fallow drink time, that's why. Well, let's go back to the cabin. We're going to set it to 16 and run back. See if we can't find some afternoon snack in fallow deer. There are 11 diamonds on my map. I think... Right, so we need to do 16:30. 16:30. 625 bucks, not bad. Alright. And our hunting spot is up here at the corner of this field. Alright, here we go. We got a kilometer run. We'll follow this trail. While we do that, I'm going to just take a look at things. I have 1 diamond rabbit, 1 pheasant, 8 goose. We're already up to 10. No foxes, and 1 wild boar. What was that? Oh, fox. gotta say, this is probably the liveliest chat I think I've ever had. There's another one of those. I've sparked more debate online with my comment. Someone said, get a Hawaiian pizza with bacon instead of ham. And I responded with, bacon and ham is good on pizza, pineapple is not. And someone's trying, no, pineapple gives it a sweet, salty thing that's just incredible. But someone else responded with, amen. Oh boy, it sounds like the cat is trying to get in trouble now that we're home. We have not been home for a couple days, and now the cat just is trying to get in trouble with the wife. Oh, is that what he's doing? He's playing with his toys? Oh, no. Oh, so the cat's not trying to get in trouble. He's just trying to get the door closed so that we don't have to listen to him play with his new toys that he got for Christmas. Alright. I don't see what the prints are. Let's see what this is. It's a need zone for roe deer. More roe deer. That is one that I have not really... I'm not a huge fan of hunting. They're not that interesting, in my opinion. They're kind of small. You know, I'm not entirely sold on the thought of the roe deer. There's another. What's up, hon? Mumble, 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 mumble. Oh, he's been on the nip again, hasn't he? There's a reason why we don't let our cat use recreational drugs. Because when he does, he goes crazy. There he is. Take flight. Where'd the boys go? I only get the one? Alright, well, why don't you go get the one? It was the female that I got. Bronze. I only got the one. So I am trying my best to get my score up with the shotgun and the pistols because I have incredibly low score with shotguns and pistols, and I have some new challenge ideas that I really want to do, but I will not be able to do them unless I unlock all the ability to buy all the guns in the game. And if you want to know what those challenges are, I will only say at this point, make sure you come back for Tuesday's stream, because Tuesday is going to be challenge night. I really hope that you guys will come back and watch those challenges. Got some pretty fun Hunter Call of the Wild challenges to do. And then the other one, I was told that people would like to... Oh, is that a fallow deer? That is a piebald fallow deer. $75, $25. That's a piebald. Drop. Did I just come across a piebald? Or was that just like a what? I am freaking out right now. I was told to come here and hunt fallow deer. That's it. There's the blood. I did not expect to spook it like that. Yep. All right. Here we go. Is that a piebald? That looks like a piebald. Come on. That is a piebald. Let's go. 170 wouldn't even have been a gold. But he's gorgeous. Look at those colors. That is not what I expected to see today. Oh, yes, Taxi.
You got one? Great. Don't forget to harvest it. Then on to another.
I can't wait to go put that up in my trophy lodge. My brain isn't even working. I'm so excited. That is so epic. Let's go. I am over the moon right now. I spooked it and took 2 shots. Granted, they were both bad shots. Alright, well, since I'm up here, I am going to check the other... Let's just see if there's any other fallows just chilling around. You know, there was a piebald. Maybe there's, you know, a melanistic or something just big chilling over here too. What the junk? A piebald is a 0.26% chance. So it's not a super rare, it's a rare. But I'm still happy with it. Alright, you know what I need to do? I forgot to do that. Let me out. Let me out. Alright, we're gonna walk down here. We're gonna put that right about here. That was cool. That was wicked cool. And now we're gonna wait for another piebald. Or for another piebald, yeah. We're gonna wait for another fallow deer to pop out. That was amazing. He just walked out. I spooked it. That was so cool. Yikes. Let me just open this Skittles ice thing here. I cannot believe just a random piebald. That was amazing. Well, that sucks. Not what I wanted to do. Skittles just went everywhere. That other one's lost forever. And by lost forever, I mean my robot will get it tomorrow. Now, I did sleep, which means I am out of the scent covering spray. Which means anything trying to come up behind me is going to get spooked and take off, which does kind of stink. That's a row. I need a fallow. We are just now getting to fallow eat time, so... Where are you going? Seven to eight. That's that same one. So we are on the mission saving Summer's cornfields. So here's a fun question. What is the time movement in Call of the Wild? I'm taking that's geese. So 15 minutes is 1 hour in game. One real world minute is 4 in-game minutes. And so the fallow deer eat from 17 to 21. And it is now 17:24. So we could expect them to show up at any time if they're going to come into this field. All right. What was I doing? All right, Mr. Fallow Deer, just come on through. Come on down. Please. Anywhere? Anywhere, anytime? I gotta say, with how tall these cornfields are, without having, like, one of the tall, like, a tripod, it's kind of hard. And then the other question is... Hold on, I've got the mod view up. How do I... Nope, mod view. There we go. Oh, That's actually really cool. Didn't know about that. Um, Trying to figure out how to do stuff like act like a. We're gonna have more of those geese land in this field. I just want a fallow deer. We should be like peak fallow deer. There's a red deer mating call. Well, here's the thing. If I switch this, fallow, red. We're just gonna drop that real quick. Change it up a wee bit. And hopefully not spook anything out in the field. There's a red deer down that way. Maybe we can get like a decent sized red deer to come in. That'd be kind of nice. Been streaming for an hour, got one mission done. Did manage to find a piebald. I was not expecting that. Oh, that's a warning. He heard me, or he sees me, smells me, something. Oh, yeah, he smelled me. I'm gonna just leave that be. Let him run over there. Okay. This is why that spray is important. So, oh, we came across that piebald and I totally forgot. I did a community poll and it said that videos that they'd want to see is great one grinding. I've never actually ground. Never done great one grinding before. How's that? Let's say it that way. What kind of Speedy Gonzalez bird was that? So if you guys have suggestions in the chat, anyone watching, I might make a community post later. What do you want to see for great one grinding? I did ask earlier, someone said whitetail, which of course is like my favorite great one as far as how they look. Obviously the wild boar is new, but a lot of people are grinding for their great one wild boar because it is new, especially on the new map. Red deer is a possibility. Fallow deer, which I probably wouldn't want to do right this second because I just did one. They're not showing up. I'm gonna go check the other field real quick. Maybe I'm just in the wrong field. Fallow deer could be an option. There's the pheasants. Obviously, there's the wolves as well. All of those are options for great ones right now. Five to seven. None of that now. Where were those other ones? Oh, there's some wild boar out there. Small. At 350 meters. No? Oh well. I'll have to figure out what 350 meters looks like on this gun. I thought I had it patterned, but obviously we're not finding fallow deer just sitting here. The only fallow deer we found thus far was the one that we stumbled across. So I'm going to run around here real quick and see if there are other fallow deer in this area. Yoink that. Pull this out. See if there isn't something else around that we could just kind of yoink. While I'm doing that, I'm going to try to see moderator view, mod actions. That is just the actions done by... Dang roe deer. Oh, hey, that one's... No? Still? Lame. What do we have over here? Fallow deer, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. More gooses. Why am I not surprised? We're kind of getting the end of our track here. Let's go see what this thing is. That looks like a point of interest. Based on the fact that there's another one over there. So, what is this POI? Watch it. Now that I've assumed it. Yeah, okay, it is a POI. What do we have over here? Red deer. Oh, and challenges. I have not looked at the challenges for the week. We are pretty close to the community challenge there. Weekly challenge, horn using shotgun, horn using crossbow or photograph, and then harvest upland game birds with a shotgun. Alright, we are getting close. I gotta come back this way. See if we cannot find that last fallow deer. I don't care if it's a little one. I just need to put the hurt on it. Fallow deer. .350 yards. Wrong field, apparently. More honkers. We're now traveling. Oh, don't you be calm and traveling when I've got, you know, used to shoot. Oh, that is a male right there. Oh, that is a male too. At 200 yards, I know where to put it. So... those should both drop. Unless they were further away than I thought. Let's see if they drop. Hopefully. Ah, purple. One of them drops at least. We didn't need them both. Excuse me. Time to earn your keep, puppers. Oh, wow. I don't even... folded him. Dang.
There you go. Another one. I'll let Zomer know. This should calm his nerves. Well, it seems someone is making new friends. I just had a chat with Robert Zomer, and he
Take a
was very
picture.
pleased with how you took care of the fallow deer in his cornfields. You know,
Oh,
Zomer
now
is
we
a
have the
real
two ones.
enthusiast of special equipment hunting. Bow hunting is one of his passions. As a thank you for your work, he wants to invite you to partake in his favorite pastime. He's challenging you to hunt a red fox using a bow. I think it's some kind of rite of passage.
All right, now they start to shift. So let's go with this one. Travel up to this way. Oh, down here? And I need a picture of a fallow deer. What is up with the obsession with these animals? Well, I just succeeded in one part, I guess. Fleeing red fox. All right. Since we are here and just made a little bit of money, we are going to come down to consumables. Game feeders? No. Okay. There's a nice... that's a cool looking tent. Just saying. Tree stands? No. Consumables? Sprays. 1,
Hi
2,
there.
3,
Gerlinde sends her regards for your help with the
4.
fallow deer.
How are we
She
doing
was
on that?
wondering if you could help out with another photo for her book. It seems you did a great job with the last one. This time, she wants a picture of a fallow deer with Königsberg Lake in the background. I'd recommend southeastern Petershain for it. The vistas are great, and you often see fallow deer around there.
Um,
This is the area I was talking about. You'll be able to get a great shot of Königsberg Lake here. It's hard to miss, since it's one of the largest lakes in Central Europe, and the second deepest.
308. Ooh, those are
Gerlinde wants a
pricey.
fairly detailed shot, so make sure you're not too far away.
Alright, so what was that skinny bullet? Hold on. It's a black powder shot. Okay. What does that go to? Compatible items. Nice. So there are a lot of rifles that I do not own. And some of them... oh, man, that 300 canning looks wicked good. Obviously, I have all my free ones. This one I have to do what? I thought I completed all the missions in Teawara. Must have got distracted by hunting. I have not had a chance to use these, but I hope to some point. So this 6.5 is from Quattro. That's a good looking gun. Some of these are all like the, and there's a lot of handguns I don't own. I do like the 10 mil. Yeah, this one, I still need a higher handgun for the Rhino. That's a good looking gun too. Shotguns. That one's new. All right. Oh, I have to complete the missions to get that one. 410 Coyote. That's a cool looking one. I have most of the shotguns because most of the shotguns come from the packs. And then of course I think I have all of the bows. Oh, I don't have that one bow. This has been my favorite. And then of course rifle sights. I think I have almost all of them. Handgun sights, I'm just getting into them. Because yeah, see, like, my score is too low for that one. Same thing with the shotgun. So I can get the shotgun scope. Sweet. And then, of course, the bow sights. I could get a higher one, but I have this one. By the way, I was not aware that this is a real thing. This is the laser one where you press R um and it will range for you. Garmin makes one of these for real, and I did not know that. It's like a $1,500 sight for your bow. But I think that's cool. I thought this was just kind of like a video game exclusive, you know, uh, kind of thing. And I don't know. To me, that's awesome. I would love to try this in real life, but that's just me. All right. Probably want to wait. I assume this is the lake. So let's hold on. Did I get my inventory consumables scent spray? Did I get my 308? No, I did not get the 308. I need rifle ammo 308. 338. 308 polymer tip 84. Is that not what I'm using? What is this? Oh, it's 300 mag. I was using the 308 before. I need 300 mag. 300 mag polymer. Ooh, look at the size difference in those bullets. Look at the price difference in those bullets. Class 7 and 9. Alright. So, just double checking. Fallow deer drink from 10 to 13. So, let's set it to 11. And go get a picture, I guess. Close enough to 11. Alright then. So we gotta have it with the big thing in the background. Let's 300 meters. We just need some pictures of the fallow deer drinking. I assume this has got to be the lake that it's talking about. Oh. I have 4 to use sprays. Oh. Oh, you're just a baby. Little red deers. So I remember trying this out before and not really liking this beach area for finding fallow deer. Found some last time, I think I remember, but I can't be sure. Sure. Humor. So it says, take a picture of fallow with the lake in the background. But I need details, so I have to be closer. Get out to those islands? My dog wants to try. Alright. We're just gonna run along the edge and see if we can't find a fallow deer. There should be some drinking at some point. Mine are level 5 noise. I think we're going to give it about another 20 minutes or so, and then we're going to call it a stream. Earlier on the stream, we had some amazing chats coming in. Greatly appreciated that. Helps keep me more engaged. Hopefully it's more engaging for everyone else. Had a great discussion about whether pineapple belongs on pizza or not. Okay. Now I'm confused. Can I cut across here? That lake goes on forever. Oh, I just heard a fallow deer. Alright, we just need a picture of this guy. Where you at? Where's this fallow deer at? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, that's dizzy. Alright, come on. You know what? We'll just have to try again in a second. We'll keep tracking them down here. Ah, there he goes. Rats. I knew I should have been more patient. That always kicks my butt. Hey, what the jump? I can't get there from here? this is that peninsula that I was looking at. Kind of cool spot. I've not been to this part of the map before. Wow. That's a lot bigger, much larger interior than I had anticipated. Expecting this little piece of land. It's actually quite large. How far away was he? 250 kilometers. I think you have to be within like 140 to spook him or something like that. Oh, like that guy that I just... That's a good one. Is that the one I spooked? Was that one over there? Or did he move? Like, gotta get over these bushes. Is he the one that I spooked? I didn't think so. Must have bumped that one. That's weird. I did not expect to have bumped that one. Weird. All right. This is driving me crazy. We'll keep going. We do have that one over there, in case we do need to reset the time. We've bumped two. I wouldn't have suspected the one we bumped was the one on that peninsula over there. Like, he was supposed to be way out. Another frickin' fleeing fallow deer. How's that for alliteration? All these solos, man. It's not a bad spot to set up. What do we have over here? Fallow deer? Or something else? Yeah, all the fallow deer going that way. What the? Yeah, you walked this way. And then you were over there. How? How did I freak you out? I might just have to come back now that I've seen them. Reset the time again, but I don't want to waste the money. Just keep running up the coast, see what I can see here. We're almost out of coast to be completely honest. It's not a bad area to hunt once you get to these wide open spots. Not bad enough. I just need to see a stinking fallow deer at the water so I can get a picture of the lake. If it was just fallow deer by a lake, I know where I could go easily. I am getting wicked tired. We're not gonna see what we need to see, are we? Which means we're not done our missions on this level yet. Yeah. Oh. Another stinking fallow deer, not right by the water's edge. We tried. We ran up. That was a red deer. I tried to find a fallow deer. We can run back real quick. See what we can find. I'm not thinking we're finding much in the way of anything. Let's just check something real quick. What is that? Oh. All right. What am I trying to do here? Nope, that's not the button. That is. There we go. Okay. Let's try to see if we can find that last little bit here. All right. Just need that picture. Come on. Seems like my... Come on. That button. Come over here, click on that button. Come on. I like ran them all away apparently. This stuff is thick brush. Come on, there's got to be one around here. Did I spook them all away? Like... There were the two over here. Do animals come back is the big question. Obviously, they'll come back tomorrow. But if I spook it, does it come back to its original spot? So there are fallow deer nearby. I think we're getting close to the end of fallow deer drinking zones, unfortunately. Drinking time, I should say. Alright. I apologize for yawning right in the middle of the stream. I said I was going to wrap it up soon. I didn't mean that I'm going to fall asleep on stream. This is a separate fallow deer, right? Like, did I just spook them completely away? There were two of them over here. I think we're just gonna have to call it quitsies. We had 3 opportunities. Here's that other one. According to this, that's that same deer. Surface depression, very old. This is a different deer, according to this, but he was sprinting off that way. Yeah, he was... I spooked him over here. picture of a deer with a lake in the background. Too bad there aren't any deer to be had over here. So it looks like two of those drinking zones belong to the same deer. Oof. This one is rough. Kind of done with the fallow deer thing. Let's move me on outside of this range. Get me the bigger deer. Oh, what do we have? Where was it coming from? Yeah, this is that original one. I freaked out. I was over there, thought I had him, and then he just took off on me. Alright, come on. I don't know if I can get up to this island over here. I'm gonna give her a whirl, and then from there I'll just... I think I'll sign off. It's been so long since I've killed anything. Hold on, there's like a lighthouse out here. What the heck? This is sick. Oh, there's a shed in there too. Alright, this is a sick backdrop. Why isn't the red deer just like stationed over here? This place is sick. What the heck? This place is amazing. Who cares if I didn't get to see a red deer? What a cool spot. Alright, let's end by jumping over to the trophy lodge. I want to set up that that fallow deer we got. Who are you, eh? Oh, equipment unlocked, 450 Rhino. What the heck? I thought I didn't have it unlocked yet. Sorry, these are some random hard candies my wife got me here. That is interesting flavor. Alright. I don't think there's anything. It's a medium wall. Whoa! Oh, yo. That's how you get to the plaques. And then we can do different paints on the plaques? That's sick. I don't have that pack? Thought I had all the packs. Well, I'll have to take a look at that later. No, I didn't get the cosmetic. Please don't crash the game right now. Apparently there's one cosmetic I don't have. Oh! What the junk? That's kind of cool. It shows that. That's sick. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, they're all pretty much identical. What? This was from my challenge the other day. I don't know what's up with the turkey. That's cool. Anyways. I wish there was a better spot where I could put all 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could do it over there, but just for funsies, like, flip the trophy. R. Platform. I was kind of hoping for, like, more platforms. Did the circle ones change up at all? Like, platform here. These are just like the basic ones. But this one was a diamond, right? So what if we switch up the platform on this one? It'll show that it's a diamond. Nifty. Alright, well. I think that's all I have the time and patience for. And where did... Where did all my money go? Crap. Oh well, I'm broke again. Well, that'll make for an interesting challenge. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm Professor Bear. Y'all have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the chatters and everything that everyone today. Um, next stream, Tuesday night, challenge stream. Hope to see you there. I guess that's it. I've been Professor Barry. Y'all been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.